Hello.
Hello.
Welcome
How
along.
are we doing?
Oh, we are good, thanks. All of us that are here. The whole gang. Back
The whole gang.
Before those other intruders came along.
To be fair, this is like the OG podcast.
It is. It's original-able.
Original.
A dirigible.
Yes.
Yes.
This was how it was back in the days of the Sun and Moon launch.
Oh, yes. God, those were the...
Not Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon.
Oh, yes.
Just Sun and Moon.
Just Sun and Just Moon, as they were known.
They've been retroactively called because they're entirely pointless now.
Oh, yes.
They have literally no reason to exist.
Only Sun and Moon.
Yeah, only Sun
That's
and
it.
sort of Moon.
Yeah. Yeah, God, they're back in the days when I used to get really excited by the Pokemon trailers coming out, and then I played the games and I didn't like them, and then I went back through the cycle again, and now I was sort of like quite looking forward to the Sword and Shield, and now I'm really enjoying Pokemon again. So it's like back one whole revolution ago.
I mean, it's not to the level that it used to be for me at like Gen 3 level. Where it's just like, my god, Pokemon's the best.
I'm not super hype.
No.
But I am excite.
Yeah, I did quite enjoy X and Y.
Oh, I loved them. I loved X and Y.
Yeah, because they were for the first time in a long time, it felt like a new generation.
Yeah, it was.
Because you had Generation 4 and 5, which were both on the same console for the first time. You had a sequel on the same console, which is unheard of in Pokemon. But
this is most unorthodox.
You can't do that. Shoot her or something. I'm also on a very big Star Wars hype at the moment.
Oh, yeah.
But like Generation 1 was on the Game Boy, 2 was on the Game Boy Color, 3 was on the Advance, 4 was on the DS, 5 was on the DS,
Yes.
6 was on the 3DS, 7 was on the 3DS, and now 8 is on the Switch.
Hooray. The moral of the story is don't stay on one bloody console for 2 gens in a row.
Yeah, or actually come up with good ideas.
Yeah, or that. Do you know what? I've been thinking recently about Gen 5 because I've been listening to a lot of the music and stuff, and it struck me how good a lot of the music in Gen 5 is. And I've spoken before about how good the plot of Gen. Well, I really like the plot in Gen 5 at least. My subjective opinion. But I remember I really didn't like Gen 5 just because the games were kind of really slow. They were trying to do like a half 3D thing that just looked really ugly and pixelated. And so I'd love to see them...
Stuck at like 24 frames a second or 30 frames a second like that. It was really unpleasant to view.
So
and the fact that it had really, really hyper-detailed sprites, but with terrible resolution.
Yeah.
It all just looked really, really messy.
Yeah. And they like got rid of the load of the good UI stuff from the previous games as well. Except they added the thing that let you go straight back out of all menus instead of having to go back, which they seemed to ditch in Gen 7 and they've never wanted to bring back for some reason. But apart from that, it would be great to see those games done sort of in a more visually appealing style so you can enjoy them a bit more.
Yeah, I feel like they need a remake more than Gen 4 does.
Yeah.
But hey, we're going to get... what was the region? Sinnoh confirmed.
Yes.
Yeah, we'll get Sinnoh first. But I can live with that.
Oh, yeah. I just hope they do like the platinum plot.
Oh, they have to.
Yeah.
Well, they don't have to, do they?
That's very true. They don't have to. It'd be nice if they did.
Yeah, but... So I have since beaten the plot.
Oh, yes.
Beaten Sword and Shield. I've beaten
Senior
Shield,
plot.
Yeah. It was good. I enjoyed it. I enjoyed it a lot more than I did Sun and Moon.
Yeah. Doesn't the whole like villainous plot thing just come out of nowhere though?
Yeah, but in a way it kind of makes sense.
Because they spend the whole game telling you not to worry about it. The adults will deal with it.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. It does.
And then when it finally does come to the end, it's like, oh, okay, the adults can't deal with it.
Yeah.
Okay.
But it was odd because that was a good thing, but it did mean that it felt a bit tacked on, which was it was a good thing, but it made me go,
Also, the 2 idiots in the post game. Oh my fucking god!
I haven't been to the post game yet.
Have you not?
No, because once I've finished the main game, I thought I better stream a bit of EU4 again. And I've done that, and I've had not many nights free this week, so that's
fair enough. The post game feels like it should have been part of the actual game.
Oh, okay.
Because notice how you don't catch Zacian or Zamazenta in the main game.
I did notice that.
Yeah. Well, Eterna should have been an Ultra Beast.
Oh, Eternatomatus.
Yeah. How interesting would it be if that had been like the first Ultra Beast to come through?
Yeah, that would have been good, actually.
Because it looks like an Ultra Beast. It doesn't look like a normal Pokemon, does it?
Do we learn what it's meant to be? At any point? Oh.
No, it's just a...
Spooky
it's just
evil
a thing.
Yeah.
It's just there. So, this is the power thing.
Oh.
It's powering the whole of the region.
Eternally, it us.
Yeah. And it's going to have to power the region for eternities to come.
It us. Oh.
So, it's just like... Rose's... spoilers, by the way. Rose's thoughts on it is just like, in 100,000 years, this will be our problem. Just like, yeah, but... That's 100,000 years away.
Yeah, it was. I get the whole global warming thing they're going for there, but they kind of messed up the timescales. It was like this thing is like humans have only been around. Like modern humans, as it were, have been around for about 10,000 years or so.
Yeah,
humans in their entirety have been around for about 100,000 years. Something 100,000 years in the future is really nothing we need to worry about at all.
Yeah.
Especially not worth destroying the world now for.
I don't mean, like, could you really not wait one more day?
Yeah. Oh, yeah, that's it, of course.
More.
I forgot about that. He tries to do it all on the day of the final. Yeah.
Yeah.
I forgot that.
It would have been interesting if, instead of him interrupting, like, the preamble before the battle, you got, say, 3 or 4 turns into the battle, and then it got interrupted.
That would have been interesting, yeah.
Because I had, apart from the Charizard and obviously the other starter, I had no idea what his team was going to be.
No, same.
Like, literally no idea. And I kind of liked that, because it was just like, ooh, okay, I don't know anything about this champion. It kind of reminded me of Generation 1, because it was just like, ooh,
true, yeah.
It's like, oh, Lance, the Dragon Master. Oh, crap, I'm not prepared for... There are dragons in this game? It's just like, you know.
Yeah, dragons like Aerodactyl and Gyarados.
And Charizard. Except not.
Yeah. I'd forgotten about the fact that he had to do it on that day.
Yeah.
We need to act now, right this very instant. We cannot even wait a single day. Otherwise, before you know it, 100,000 years will just creep up on you.
It's just like, okay, you wait not even 24 hours, 12 hours.
Yeah, let's compromise.
And then you'll have the help of the champion and the undefeated champion up until you kick his ass and the other champion. And then it'd be like, okay, we can fucking do this. We can catch it. We can secure it. I mean, the way I understood it...
Keep it secret, keep it safe.
They had already had Eternus there, and then they tried to do something with it to make it better?
Well, amazing as it may seem for such a deep and complex plot, I can't really remember much of the details.
Neither can I.
I just remember that it was there.
Yeah.
You had to fight it.
It's like, suddenly it's a Necron skeleton. Okay.
Yeah. It's not Necrozma. Not Crozma.
Oh my god. Oh yeah. I do feel like it did feel a little bit basic, the plot.
Yeah.
It was very much a case of, okay, go here, do this thing. Ad nauseum.
Yeah.
Are you able to like come and help me out with this fucking rig? Because I've been trying it for this is the 4th time I've tried it. And I cannot fucking do it.
No, I don't have Nintendo Online, so...
shit. But that's fair enough. Although, I'm annoyed I didn't know about it earlier, but Dracovic is fucking incredible.
Oh, which one is that? I need to remember.
It's one of the back to front fossils.
Oh, okay. So I haven't got any of the fossil ones yet.
No, because you can combine them together in 4 different ways.
Yeah,
you get 4 different Pokemon, which is brilliant. Is that really?
Ozzy,
none of them are actually right.
Yeah, Ozzy mentioned that it's a reference to early, like mainly British, hence why it's in this one. Fossil guys
Yeah,
who would just combine them thinking that was right.
Yeah, which is a brilliant way of doing it, because it's just like this Dracovish is quite clearly the tail of a fish and the head of a something else, but on the tail end of the fish. And it's so stupid, but I love it because I've called mine Herb. But it's got its ability. It's something called Fish is Strong Jaw, which increases the power of biting type moves by 50%.
And Marge, if your mouth gets tired, Angelo here will chew for you. Yes.
What?
I like to chew. Simpsons reference.
Obviously.
Yeah, sorry.
Yeah, so its ability is increases the power of biting type moves. And it has a move called Vicious Rend, which is hang on, let me just double check this so I'm not talking out my butt. Strong Jaw increases the biting power of biting moves by 50%.
Oh, vicious. I see what they've done there.
Yeah. If this user attacks before the target, the power of this move is doubled.
Oh, wow, that's fucking good. And it's an 85 power move.
Yeah, so if you've got a speedy Dracovish, then you can just like get a 200% power move on turn 1 and basically just wipe everything with it.
Yeah, that's mad.
And it gets a stab bonus as well.
Holy fuck. So we're looking at 190 plus 50. This is why God invented calculators. Times 2 times 1.5. 255.
Yeah.
Holy fuck, it's at the maximum number of bits.
And that's with 100% accuracy as well.
Wow. You should also give it Mystic Water, which would make it a 331 power move.
Or Quick Claw.
Well, yeah, but that wouldn't add any extra power.
True, but it would almost pretty much guarantee you going first.
Not almost.
Suppose you would need to up the speed first.
50% chance of going first, if I remember rightly.
No, probably better to just up its speed then.
Yeah, give it a jolly nature and put 252 EVs into speed.
You need a hindering nature.
No, the other one.
No, beneficial nature.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What's the opposite of hindering? Herdering.
Hindering and beneficial. Yeah, because that max speed at level 100 would be 273. Yeah, which is impressive.
Oh, oui. So on the subject of Pokemon, since you finished the main plot, how did you find the levels of the champion's team compared to your own when you got there? Because going through the Elite Four, I was over-leveled, and I swept a couple of them just with one Pokemon. Yeah, whatever they're called. You know, the final guys.
Yeah.
I swept a couple of them just with one Pokemon. But then when I got to Leon, he actually had summons that were like 2 or 3 levels higher than me, and I was like, fucking finally!
Yeah, although I did not lose a single battle in my entire playthrough of this entire game.
No, me neither.
Not once.
I think
I got close in the post game when I fought Hop.
Oh yeah.
That wasn't intentional, but like it got to the point where I was down to like 1 or 2 left, and he was using like I can't remember what move it was a super powerful move, but because I did the camping, my Rapidash held on 1 HP.
Oh, I see. So basically,
twice in a row.
I just used cheats in it. Yeah, okay. Cool.
Yeah,
right,
twice in a row it did that.
Yeah.
And that helped me win. But
yeah, but the hollow victory though, isn't it?
I'm still fucking taking it. I am the truly undefeated champion.
Oh. Yeah, that was say what you like about Sun and Moon and Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon, and believe me, we do. In Ultra Sun that I played, there were some really fucking difficult battles in that. Some that I lost multiple times, like I saved before it. A lot of the totem ones. Yeah.
The one I'm thinking of is the Lurantis fight.
Actually, I think I was alright with that one.
I had to try that one like 5 times.
The see, I don't remember that one because I was fine with it. I struggled on the Togedemaru one.
Oh, that was a bastard.
and
as
the
well.
Marowak one.
I was okay with them. Actually, no, I did kind of struggle with all of them. Yeah, but I suppose
mean, they were
wasn't
all
as
difficult.
hilariously yeah. But I suppose I struggled with the Laurentis one because I started with Poplio,
Yeah, that would be it.
and
Yeah.
then I started with Rowlet because I refused to have a Litten. Because I don't want Incineroar.
Oh, you're still salty about the the fake leaks.
I'm just salty about being another fucking firefighting type.
Oh yeah, I am that.
And like Scorbunny just didn't
Oh,
interest me at all.
if those of you who watched my streams will know that I have a huge hatred of the starters this gen. I think they just look really shit. I think they look like they're from a fake Mon game. They don't look any good at all.
They're just.
I really don't like them.
No, there's like, because in every generation there's been one which I've been like, yes, like Blastoise, Typhlosion, Swampert.
The other one.
What the fuck was Generation 4?
That was Torterra.
Torterra, Infernape, and Empoleon. So yeah, Torterra.
Right. Yeah.
Gen 5.
Samurott. I can't remember the
Samurott, Superior, and Emboar.
That's right.
I loved Savine and Superior and Samurott in those two. I like those. Gen 6.
Delphox.
Yeah, Delphox, the Greninja, and Chestnut. I wasn't too fond of Chestnut, but Delphox. Yeah, like it was okay, but I didn't get spoiled for it.
Right. Yeah.
So when I got Chestnut, I literally have a video somewhere of me evolving my Quilladin into Chestnut. My reaction is literally, "What the fuck is that?" And then I saw Delphox and Greninja, and I was like, "Oh man, I have chosen poorly."
And then you melted.
And then I literally traded around. And then I literally traded around to get myself a Fennekin, because obviously. Then Gen 6 Decidueye and Primarina, I really like. And I'm just like, this Rillaboom, fucking whatever the fuck the fire one's called, and
bunny thing, Ace, Ace Bunny, Bunny Ace, something like that.
Hang on, I'll pop over to Cerebi.
Hang on, I'm there already. I just can't be bothered. Cinderace,
and Inteleon.
Yes, I like that name.
Out of all of them, I dislike Inteleon the least.
Yeah, I was the same. I picked the water starter, but I dumped it.
Get Dracovic instead. Dracofish, not Dracovic. I'm gonna call mine Dracovic now. Dracofish is good. If you want to own the battle tower, you can finish the battle tower in 45 minutes with the Dracofish.
Oh shit.
Yeah, you can get up to Master Ball rank.
That's pretty good. I've only got 2 fossils so far, and they're both the same one.
Talk to the guys outside the breeding area in the wild area. Yeah. Those two annoy me. There are a lot of little things in this game that annoy me. Like, the camping is entirely optional.
Yes.
But I got so many messages from the Pokemon saying, Steve is thinking about camping. I'm just like, I don't give a shit. Fight for me, you little wench. Just like, do my bidding. I had no connection to any of my monsters this time.
Oh.
Not really. Like, I had 1 or 2. Like, when I traded in my when I got rid of my Nickit or Thievul or whatever the fuck it's called.
Nikita Khrushchev.
When I got rid of that for my Inteleon, I was just like, okay, I've had you since the start, but this one's better. Bye. I didn't have like a tough decision to make with any of it. I didn't really connect with any of the monsters. You're
talking to the wrong person here, because for me, they're all my tools to do my bidding.
Yeah. But
they're not real.
But it's weird how, like, in something like in Soul Silver, I went through that entire game with a team of 5.
But that was many years ago. And perhaps you're older and jaded now.
Yeah, probably. But I still find it weird how I went through the whole game with just a team of 5. Like, because nothing really fitted.
Nothing really fat.
I had Typhlosion, Ampharos. There was a pair of guarantees. I think I traded in myself a Guard of War as well.
Oh.
Because I'm nothing if not a cheater.
It's the Gen 2 and 3 squad.
Yeah, definitely. On a Gen 4 game, go figure. And like Starmie.
Starmie's a cool guy.
And I might have had a Pidgeot as well. But that was it, because like nothing else worked. You know, nothing else really fit with the dynamic. I tried to ride on for a bit, but nothing.
No. But on the whole, it's like it's a thumbs up and the face where you kind of go,
It is a very solid 7.5 out of 10.
oh, just the right amount of water.
Yeah. You know, it's good, but it's nothing special.
Yeah, agreed.
It is probably the most Pokemon game we've had in a long time.
Absolutely. Coming off of Gen 7, I enjoyed it a lot more. And it's made me love Pokemon again, which is great. Hooray.
It's made me not hate it.
Yeah.
You know, because I was very sort of just a Pokemon. You know, I played Sun and Moon. I enjoyed them, but you know, I could not play another one again and be fine with it. But I gave this one a shot, and I was like, yeah, okay, I'll play the next one. If Nintendo sort their fucking act together.
Ooh.
Sorry, if Game Freak get their act together. Because this ain't Nintendo.
They just publish it and get the money.
Yeah.
That's the noise that money makes. I'm rubbing my fingers together, yeah, that you do.
That dollar bills, y'all.
It's all my rings clicking together.
Yes, all your pimp rings that you are known for having. To be fair, someone like us would be perfect for running a pimp ring because we're like the least obvious suspects.
That's very true. So it's the quiet ones you got to watch out for.
Yeah, exactly.
Papa,
what accent that is.
Papa, that's how it goes. Sorry, what was that?
I don't know what accent this is, but you know.
Well, you know, you're obviously from a different part of London, ain't ya?
Yes.
What you can't see is my whole body contorting as I do this.
I could imagine it though. Yeah, like London, multicultural, innit? Got loads of different accents from all over the place.
It's like
you don't recognise it, you're racist.
That's true. It's when you've got the like trying to get the last bit of toothpaste out of the tube and you've got to really squeeze it. That's how you get that accent out from your body.
You squeeze your shoulders together, innit?
It's one, mate. Ew.
Oh, cripes.
Anyway, if you've been affected by any of the issues raised within this program, leave a comment, and then we'll laugh at it.
Other biscuits. Halo is on PC now.
Halo, how are you?
The Master Chief Collection is finally on PC.
This doesn't mean a lot to me.
It's very good news though, because Halo Reach is on there as well.
I've heard that Halo Reach is very good.
It is.
Is it?
It's one of my favorite Halo games.
Is it in the vein of kind of what you'd expect from a Halo game, Halo Reach, kind of shooty?
Yes and no. When I saw Star Wars Rogue One, I got a very Halo Reach vibe from it.
Okay.
Because this is basically the story of the last days of the planet Reach,
Right?
And you're a Spartan squadron trying to stop it and survive.
Okay.
That's basically the plot of it.
Cool.
But it has a lot of character.
Right.
Like you care about the characters. And it's also got a completely customizable player character.
I was about to say something really mean when you said you cared about the characters. I was going to say, name 10 of them.
Got Kat, George, Carter, Emil, Jun. Noble Six.
That was the sixth one you said.
Yeah, Noble Six. Yeah, because you are Noble Six. I think there's only Buck is technically in there.
A bucket.
Buck. For Nathan put it. The Chief is in there somewhere. Cortana appears, as does Captain Keys. There you go. Fuck you.
You've passed that with flying colours.
I'm actually quite pleased I did that for a game I haven't played since about 2000. 15.
Oh, it just made me think of the Family Guy bit where Stewie's writing a song, and Brian says, "Oh, you named a song after the name of the girl. That's original."
Yeah.
Goes, "All right,
Like, name 10.
Yeah, he's like, name 6 more, name 5 more."
It was a very good episode. That's like one of the few like jokes that is just sort of timeless.
Yeah.
It just works no matter when you watch it.
Have you heard the oldest recorded joke in human history?
No.
They found it on like some clay tablet or something from like Mesopotamia, and it roughly translated.
It was so funny that the person who read it immediately died.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah,
It just came a long line of dead people out of the cave. They translated it into German for the Second World War.
Good stuff.
Some Monty Python reference there for you folks.
So yeah, roughly translated, the joke is a thing, quote, "A thing which has not happened since time immemorial. A woman did not fart on her husband's lap." End quote. I think
The thing is, that's probably a lot better than a lot of modern comedy.
it's maybe one or two things maybe lost in translation stroke cultural changes. I don't know.
Well, the basic gist of it is something that has never happened is a woman not farting on her husband's lap. That's the modern translation.
Conjures up a lot of questions more than answers.
Yeah, quite definitely. What era was this?
I'm guessing around 4,000 or 5,000 BC. I don't know.
I was going to say, because time immemorial does not sound like cavemen words.
Sumerian, I think it was. Here we are. Oh, 1,900 BC.
Okay. So we're talking post-pyramids, pre-Jesus.
Yes.
Okay.
The
Sorry, pre-Roman Empire.
Yeah. The pyramids are an amazing thing. When we kind of forget how old they are because everything in ancient history is ancient to us. But I was listening to Dan Carlin's Hardcore History before, when he was talking about the Persian Empire, and he was saying that when the ancient Persians, the Achaemenid dynasty, conquered Egypt, the pyramids were as old to them as ancient Persia is to us now.
Shit.
It's kind of is mad.
It's like 8,000 years ago, something like that, isn't it?
5,000, I think, the pyramids.
5,000? I thought it was 8. Or is it ancient China that goes back like 7,000 years?
Oh, China's old.
China is old as shit.
Anything near a dank river valley is old.
Dank River Valley?
I take it you haven't seen Bill Wirt's History of the Entire World video.
I have not. No.
Okay, I recommend that. It's very good. So Mesopotamia, North China, Indus River Valley Civilization are kind of like the 3 big players. Pyramids of Giza. It's not their correct name, but the Great Pyramid of Giza. Blah, 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 around 2560 BC.
2560, 2,500 years.
So it's about 4,500 years ago.
See, when you say 4,500 years, it doesn't sound like much, but when you think about that,
It's a long
that's
time.
a long fucking time.
When you consider the early modern period starts around 1500.
Yeah. Well, like recorded history goes back to about then, doesn't it?
1500?
No, it goes back before then.
I was going to say.
I'm very tired, all right? Like, recorded history goes back a while.
I'm on Wikipedia. I'm just going to put in recorded history. See what it tells us.
What was the first event that was recorded?
Early examples of writing are the Jiahu symbols in China, 6600 BC.
It's just those symbols. You put it in there and it instantly told you what to know. But it just wasn't quite as good as their Gahuli symbols.
Oh. Indus script from 3500 BC.
Indescript. Is that where we get like indecipherable from?
No, Indus script.
Oh, Indus script.
I do like that as a pun, though.
It's indecipherable.
I've got some more old jokes here on this page, by the way.
Please do. Please do.
The second oldest joke in the world from 1600 BC. It's a gag about a pharaoh said to be Snofru.
Okay.
Quote, how do you entertain a bored pharaoh? You sail a boatload of young women dressed only in fishing nets down the Nile and urge the pharaoh to go catch a fish. So I guess he's like the Weinstein of pharaohs. I don't know.
Modern translation would be, how do you get a man's attention? Fishnets.
Yeah, exactly.
I swear fishnet stockings have caught more men than actual fish.
Yes. Sorry. Poorly timed, but I just read the next joke because
Oh yeah.
it's the oldest British joke. And
This is gonna be terrible.
I actually think this is really good. That's why I was laughing. What hangs at a man's thigh and wants to poke the hole that it's often poked before?
What?
A key.
That's good. That's
That's quite good,
expectation
isn't it?
subversion.
10th century.
That's good. That's a genuine joke.
See? English, home of humour. Or whatever the country's called.
I laugh
England.
more at 10th century jokes than I have at most of modern comedy.
Oh, hey!
I mean, most of modern comedy is prank videos, but you know.
Oh. You mean, yeah, totally real prank videos.
Yeah, it's just a prank, bro.
Not actors.
No.
Oh, I'm glad.
Back in my day, the idea of a prank was slapping someone around the face.
Slappy happen.
Happy slapping or being tango. Do you remember that?
Oh, I know of it.
Yeah, you know when you've been tangoed. Tango actually released a can, which was called Tango with Added Tango.
I thought
I
you
literally had down the side of the can, like vertically, Tango with Added Tango. They spelled twat on the side of their can.
Nice.
It's like, how did... Okay, marketing obviously came up with that, but how do they get that past the FCC? Or whoever it is that does can drink.
Federal Cannons
Things.
Commission.
Oh, yeah, that's it. Oh, I made a joke and I didn't even realise.
When I was in the land of Thai earlier this year, when I was on a ferry, they had a TV screen playing Just for Laughs. Or is it Just for Gags? Just for Laughs, I think it is.
Right.
You know that one?
I don't know. I'm guessing it's a sort of comedy show.
Yeah, it's it used to be on quite a lot on like cable channels and stuff. I think
a UK.
No, I think
show?
it's French Canadian.
Oh, right.
It's like
how annoying would that be? You go to Thailand and you just see British comedy on the TV.
But
Like, I can't wait to bring in the culture and do that. It's like, and now open all hours. What the fuck? Hey, Kevin, get away from this.
I won't complain. Open all hours is all right.
Oh, sorry. Still open all hours.
Okay, then I'd complain. Yeah, so it's like a prank show Just for Laughs, but they're all kind of like friendly family fun pranks. Where like
Okay.
you know a policeman officer stops someone and he's got no trousers on and you know just stuff like that, or
Harmless pranks.
or they go to they get someone to hit a piñata, and when they're blindfolded they replace the piñata with
a real person.
no, it was like an effigy of a policeman officer, and then two other policeman officers came around the corner and told him off.
See, that's a good prank because nobody really gets hurt. by it.
Yeah. Oh, that was it. These are the ones that I saw at the time. That's why I remember them. There was one where it was like someone sits on a park bench and this lady's there with her son, and then a fat lady comes along, and the mum, who's an actress, goes off, and the kid stays behind and asks the fat lady when her baby's coming, and the member of the public that was sat on the bench has to deal with it, and they're all actors apart from the person. Yeah. But
See, that's the kind of prank I don't like because that could be offensive.
only to fat people though. What are they going to do? Chase after you? I don't think so.
That's a fair point. I think it's because I get embarrassed by proxy.
That was offensive.
Need I remind you of the racist book? Do I have to remind you of our black to blind Japanese play?
But what I was getting at, what reminded me of that was because Just for Laughs doesn't have any speaking in it. They convey what the prank is by the people kind of like melodramatically acting it to the camera before they actually go out and do it to the public. And there's no speaking in it, and it's like sold all around the world because everyone watches it.
Because there's no speech, it can be understood by any language.
Yes.
That's clever.
Like, just like that old joke from Sumeria, it's just someone that transcends boundaries.
It really does, yeah.
Yeah. Well.
This is probably the most I've laughed in quite a while. Thank you very much for that.
You're very welcome.
Anyway.
I do have more news.
Oh, yes.
Doctor Who Series 12 has its first episode on the 1st of January next year.
Yeah.
And it's
we did go an entire year without Doctor Who.
Yes. And apart from, we had it in the year, but we went a year, yeah.
Oh, God, yeah, because we had it on January 1st, didn't we?
Yeah.
That was this year?
Yeah.
Fuck. How has this year gone by so fast and so slowly at the same time?
No.
But anyway, sorry, yes.
Time vortex, that's how. Yeah, so there were rumours that there was going to be a New Year's Day special, but it's actually just the first episode of the series. The rest of the series just carries on week by week after that.
Oh.
And unless I'm much mistaken, isn't the 1st of January a Saturday? No, it's a Wednesday.
Oh. So it's going to be on Wednesdays.
Hang on, maybe I got this wrong. Let me double check this.
I was going to say...
Doctor Who Series 12. I've got to try and avoid spoilers whilst I'm looking at this. 1st of January, and then the 5th of January is the next one.
Oh, which would be
That's a Sunday. Oh, Sunday's the worst day for it. So it is Sundays then, it looks like.
Huh.
So maybe it is a New Year's Day special then. I don't know.
Yeah, well, maybe. Yeah, let me have a look at Wikipedia because I don't mind about spoilers.
I saw that the first episode was written by Chris Chibnall, so I already hate it.
Did you see what the fucking title is called?
I did see it before. I didn't see it then. I can't remember what it was, but I've seen it before, so I don't mind being told again.
Spyfall.
Of course, that's what I remember now. Spyfall.
Oh.
Apple
Spyfall
crumble.
episode 1 and Spyfall episode 2.
Oh, okay.
So 1st of January and 5th of January.
So actually,
maybe it's a two-part New Year special.
Yeah, it could be, and because there was a TBD next to episode 3, so we don't actually know when that's.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Oh, it's going to have multi-part stories.
Yay!
About fucking time.
They
haven't announced anything about any of the other episodes, what they're called at all.
Yeah. I'm still waiting for this bloody series-long storyline. I wish they'd do.
Because it works so well for other shows. I don't know.
Oh, well.
Speaking of spoilers, have you seen anything about Rise of Skywalker?
Only the trailers that have come out.
Yeah. Are you excited?
Oh yeah. I'm off to view Cribbs Causeway, or View Patchway as I like to call it, as of now, to see it on the day it comes out.
Are you doing the triple bill?
No.
I am.
I can't cope with that, I'm afraid.
Yeah, me and Alex are going to do the triple bill beforehand. Starting at 6 o'clock in the evening and ending at 4 o'clock in the morning.
There's no way I'd last.
Episode 7, episode 8, and episode 9.
Blimey O'Reilly.
Yeah.
So does that finish the Thursday morning, the 19th?
Yeah. Because Rise of Skywalker will start at midnight.
Yeah. Because I did.
Sorry.
I was going to say I did consider going for the midnight screening, but I gave it some serious thought, and I thought, as excited as I'll be, I would much rather go in the middle of the day when I know I'm awake.
Yeah, that's fair. But this is going to be the first Star Wars that I actually get to go to a midnight release of, apart from Solo.
Ah, cool.
Because for episode 7, episode 8, and Rogue One, I was fucking working for. Admittedly, I was working for the Solo release, and I literally said to my manager, look, there's nothing else going to be happening in between this Solo starting and finishing, so can I just clock out, go and watch it, and then sign back in to help clean up afterwards? And she said yes!
Nice.
It's just like, well, I don't fucking mind. Oh, no. The caveat was yes, but only if you buy some of the merch. And I was like, Okay.
So you're there like, sorry, I'm just waiting for a downside. What was the?
It's like I get. The downside is you don't get paid for it,
Oh yeah, I suppose. Yeah.
which is I can live with that because I
Few
enjoyed
hours, isn't it?
solo.
Yeah.
Yeah, hour and a bit. It was good fun. But
Yeah, I really like Solo.
yeah, it doesn't deserve the blasé attitude that people get.
No one wanted it to start with,
No,
and it
but like
performed.
all good gifts, just because I didn't want it doesn't mean I don't appreciate it.
Yeah, I mean, I went into it with such low expectations,
That
and I
was
really
pleasantly
liked it.
surprised, yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but it performed so badly at the box office, though. I mean, it still made money, but not as much as other ones.
No. But like all I really wanted to see from it was Han shoot first,
Yeah,
Han getting the Falcon, and Chewie ripping someone's arms off.
yes. Did we see him
And I
ripping
got
anyone's
all-
arms off?
Yeah, in the lift.
Oh, I forgot that bit.
Yeah,
Do I have this on
and
Blu-ray?
then Han goes, could you have not done that to the one that was in my size? But yeah,
Oh, I never got around to buying Solo. You know, I'll have to get hold of that.
I've put it on my Christmas list. It's got charm.
Yeah, it's got spunk.
Sure. Have you seen any of the Mandalorian yet?
Oh yeah, I've been keeping up to date. I haven't seen the most recent.
I haven't seen Chapter 4 either.
Hang on, Hang on. I think I have seen Chapter 4.
So the last one I saw was with all the.
We should point out
firefight at the end.
We should point out we both have addresses registered in America where we live during most of the week. And so we signed up to Netflix using those whatever it is Disney thingamablob, and we watch it.
I have a friend who's Canadian, and he has a Canadian account.
There you are.
So the last one I saw was episode 3, where he brought back the child and then went
Suga!
against them.
Suga? Or was that episode
Suga?
2?
Suga! 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 That's episode 2.
Yeah, episode 3. Yeah, no, he brings it back to the bounty offer. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
The Jawas confused me.
Yes.
Because does this mean that Jawas exist on all desert planets?
Yeah, I was a bit. I did have to look up what planet they were to be on.
Uniforms depending on the different planet.
Yeah, I guess.
And what are the point? The whole point of the Sandcrawlers was that they were from mining expeditions that were abandoned, and then the Jawas took them over. So why is the cockpit so small?
Okay, yeah, that's a good point. They obviously haven't studied the deep lore, or was that lore that was wiped when Disney took over?
Oh, that's a point. That might have been Legends.
Yeah, it just kind of seems like Jawas travel all over the place, just collecting metal and shit.
Yeah.
Do, 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 do. Oh, I will say I love the theme tune of The Mandalorian. I have to watch the whole credits.
Yeah, absolutely. Brilliant, yeah. Oh, it's so good. Yeah, there's no mention
That wasn't
of
what I
them.
was singing for the benefit of the tape.
Okay, nothing on there. It just says about being on Tatooine. So let's look for Jawa.
Jawa.
Mamlu.
Houdini.
Udini.
That's the only one I know. It's the one everyone knows.
Native
Isn't
to the Outer Rim desert world of Tatooine.
it? Yeah. Oh yeah, because no one really knows what the original inhabitants of Tatooine looked like, but they seem to have evolutionarily diverged into both Jawas and sand people.
And Sarlaccs.
Yeah, them too. Sarlaces.
I loved it. Although Jawas were typically small, measuring only 1 meter, some of them were significantly taller than that.
Yeah.
One of those abnormally gangly Jawas was almost as tall as a 3PO unit.
They've got the little picture as well, haven't they? Because I remember looking this up before.
Yeah.
Because I guess it's one of the extras from.
New Hope, yeah.
It was just not short enough, and so they put it into what used to be canon. Hey, I sure the picture was on this page. Where's it gone?
Of what?
Of the abnormally tall Jawa.
Yeah, it's literally on the
Oh, yeah, here it is. Yeah.
canon page.
I
It's
scrolled
literally
past it.
under
Yeah.
biology it appeared. Yeah. And that big black thing behind them is an R1, R2 unit. It's an
indeed.
R1 unit.
Yeah.
Yeah. Which is so ridiculous.
Did I ever tell you that not the tale of Darth Plagueis the Wise, which I'm sure you already know?
Yeah.
But someone at work once in the call center was giving out a reference number for to the person who was calling in, and she was saying it. The number is like 5276 whatever, and then she was getting stuck at the 2 because she kept saying. Obviously, I only heard one half of the conversation, but she was just like 2. 2? The number 2. And then 2. And it's like, 1? Yeah, the one after it. The person on the phone just didn't get it. She was on the phone, I swear, for about 10 minutes trying to explain what the number 2 was.
God help her if she had to try to fire a grenade.
Yeah. 1. Fuck.
Oh, man. So, as much as I do love Legends, I like all the stuff that came before, I'm so glad that Disney have eradicated some of it.
Yeah.
Because in the Legends bit, the Jawas were originally descendants of the Kumach species, which used to live on Tatooine long before the formation of the Galactic Republic. And they were a technologically advanced species that lived on Tatooine. And apparently they devolved into the Jawas. And it's like, fuck off.
Or did they nuke their whole planet and turn it into a desert or something?
Don't know, don't care.
That's the right attitude.
Although I do quite like how this is the first live-action Mandalorian we've ever seen.
Yes.
Because Boba Fett and Jango Fett do not fucking count.
Yes, and
I've not Mandalorians.
I've crunched the numbers as well. Apparently, his armor is made out of Durasteel.
Yep. Which is why it fucking sucks.
I crunched
why
the numbers.
I got dented.
I watched a YouTube video.
Yeah. But, like, Jango he claimed he was from Concord.
Yeah.
Which is still a weird planet name for the Star Wars universe.
Kristian here, from the future. I will just say Concord Dawn is not as weird as Mon Calamari, which literally just means like Squid Mountain or something. I'm guessing. But I think they have retconned that now to Mon Cal out of shame. But Concord Dawn, isn't it?
Yeah, Concord Dawn. But they have distanced themselves from him, saying, no, he's not part of us.
Yeah. But
then again, the Mandalorian may not actually be a Mandalorian because he was a foundling, so he may not actually be...
Well, they seem to maybe it was in episode 4. They seem to suggest that if you're raised as a Mandalorian, you are a Mandalorian because you're following there. It's like it's not a genealogical thing like being Jewish. It's like if you're only Jewish if your mum's Jewish.
Really?
Or you have to live with a Jewish family for a year and they have to like sign a paper saying, yes, I confirm that this person has become Jewish. Huh. Yeah, but it looks like being Mandalorian is just based on do you follow their way properly? And it's still like, were you raised by Mandalorians as well, I guess, but you don't have to be born to Mandalorian parents.
Yeah. I mean, for the moment, he might as well be actual Mandalorian until proven otherwise, but
yeah. It must be hard for Mandalorians to have kids anyway, because I could imagine they take their like trousers off and their penis.
It's just like a naked body, which is like a helmet.
It's got a little helmet on the end. Yeah,
a helmet for the helmet.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh god.
Star Wars review there.
Yeah.
Yeah. Mandalorian's very good. I would recommend.
It's nice to have no lightsabers so far.
Yeah, it's true. Just you wait, that little baby's going to pick one up eventually.
But I've heard a theory going around that it's actually a clone of Yoda.
Yeah, that would make sense.
Cloner.
Cloda. DCL Cloda. It's about time clones got brought back into Star Wars canon.
It'll be Yoda, because all clones have to have double U in them.
Do they?
Well, in Legends they did. Jorah Scaboth, Luke Skywalker. It was a clone of Luke from his hand.
I didn't know that.
It had 2 U's. Yeah, it was a weird thing.
That is odd.
Legends was weird. They had a Hutt Jedi.
Was he at least a spider hut? Shell hut.
Think he
Sorry.
was.
I don't know why I called him Spider Hut. Beldorion. Beldorion was a Hutt Jedi Knight.
How's that spelled?
Bravo, Echo, Lima, Delta,
There we go.
Onion, Ringo,
Beldorian. Yeah.
Indigo, Onion, Nigel.
Yeah. There we go.
Oh, he fell to the dark
Yeah,
side.
he was killed in a lightsaber duel with Leia Organa solo.
I feel like lightsabering dueling against a Hutt would be really fucking easy.
Yeah. But then again, you got someone like Pong Krell.
Pong. Krell.
He's four-armed and wields 2 double-bladed lightsabers.
He's a basilisk. 2 double-ended lightsabers?
Yeah.
Oh, show off.
Yeah. He did, like, betray everyone. But yeah.
Oh, well.
Yeah.
I need more ends for my lightsaber, and the Jedi Order won't give me that.
That's the point. Have you ever seen Darth Treya?
Oh, I know the name. Darth Treya. What about Darth Treya?
She's got triple lightsabers, hasn't she?
What the fuck? Oh, she's got 3 lightsabers.
Yeah.
Using the Force.
Yeah, which she holds around her.
Oh. See, some people are just showing off, aren't they?
Mm-hmm. Which, to be fair, is kind of cool.
I found a picture that is a crossover between Darth Treya and My Little Pony.
I don't know how to feel about that, because 1, the art style is really fucking cool, but 2, it's fucking pony. Sorry, unicorn. Sorry, Pegasus.
Oh, Pegacorn.
Is there a difference?
Yeah.
Yeah, because Pegasi have wings, don't they?
Yeah, but no horn, so it's a Pegacorn.
Not gonna lie, I'm not up on My Little Pony lore.
I mean, this isn't My Little Pony lore, this is just mythical beast knowledge.
No, that was done by a My Little Pony fan. You fucking know it.
No. Oh, no, I meant the word Pegacorn.
Oh, right.
Dear. Anyway, there's more news.
Oh?
You know how Warhammer Fantasy existed and everyone loved it, and then they killed it and made Age of Sigmar, which people still like, but doesn't have the nostalgia.
I think I know what you're going with here.
And you know how they also have Warhammer 40,000, but then they also have Warhammer Horus Heresy, which is effectively Warhammer 30k.
Yeah, and they're doing the same for Age of Sigmar. Yes,
they're doing Warhammer The Old World, which is pretty cool, because it means that all those people with like 2,500 point armies of Tomb Kings and such like now will have a use for them. Unlike the guy who burnt his army.
No.
Yes.
Oh, why would you do that?
I know, at least fucking sell it or something, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But yeah, likewise, all the people that have sold their miniatures are really pissed off. But anyway.
Yeah.
But that's quite cool. Because I'd quite like to see the return of movement trays and ranked regiments of things.
That'll never happen.
It is the way. This is the way.
This is the way. It is known.
There must be a crossover of the Mandalorian and Ugandan Knuckles somewhere out there.
I think I've actually seen that.
Oh my god.
No, that's meme review there.
I just have enough time to read you a spam email that I received at work. It used to be that they'd get you to click on a link all the time, but now the hot new thing seems to be that they try to get you to send them an email back. So there's always things like, we have a research grant available to you. Please reply back with your personal email address so that we can sort out the details and shit like that.
Personal email address, your last 3 digits of your credit card number, and your mother's maiden name.
Yeah, that sort of level. It must work though, because it keeps on happening. So I've received an email from, I'll have to give them a fake name because I think the email address is a real compromised one. Right. So let's call them, Yes, that's almost exactly the same as the real name. And
cut that out.
The subject is hi.
Call them Pong Krell. There we go.
Pong Krell. Okay, so bear in mind the emails from Pong Krell at nhs.net or whatever, right?
Right.
And the email starts, "Hello, my name is Mrs. Victoria Rayanch." So
Right.
it's already slightly suspicious. "My name is Mrs. Victoria Rayanch. I am 59 years old and was diagnosed for cancer about 2 years ago, am a dying woman who had decided to donate what I have to you for the good work of the Lord. Contact me with your private mail so that I can explain to you. Please don't mail me with your NHS account because it's personal. Thanks." What do you reckon? Genuine?
Obviously, like, there's never been a more genuine thing.
I mean, I've always thought if anyone was going to carry out the good work of the Lord with a lowercase l,
It would be Bonkrell.
exactly. I mean, it's sad that he or she was diagnosed for cancer.
Yeah, that is very bad that they've been diagnosed for cancer.
Does that mean that cancer
Four
is...
cancers.
Does that... Oh, shit. I thought it meant that cancer was going to catch Mrs. Victoria Rayanch.
Oh, see, this is why they got to be clearer. They've got to give out more information.
I hope Mrs. Victoria Rayanch isn't a real person. Oh, well. There can't be many of them about.
I reckon it's a real person in that someone out there with that name exists,
Yes.
but are in no way related to this.
But were they diagnosed for cancer 2 years ago?
See, that I don't think.
I mean, this email's so old, she's probably already given all her money away for the good work of the Lord.
Or have died of getting the...
You cut out completely then. I missed that joke.
Or have died of getting them cancer.
Cancer was for much to them. Wait, for... You know what I mean.
Two cancer for them. Four cancer, five them. Oh, that's terrible.
Yes.
I think
Yes.
of that bombshell.
Yes.
Oh, that
Man
was
alive.
awful. Right.
And that's inaudible. So, if you've... hang on, let me just
Ain't that the fucking truth?
see if anyone's emailed. It was a good episode this week, I think. It's probably just got some spam in it or something. Oh yeah, 2 spams. What have we got? Nicole Motze from regarding my app needs. No thanks. And I can boost my Instagram growth. You know how I'm, wild about Insta these days.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
It's all about that instance.
Instant fun, as they say. So yeah, thanks for watching, everyone. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, rate it on iTunes. Don't know what that means. And check out the YouTube if you're not already there, which is Invisible Tower, and Richard is at Pheasant Films.
Yeah.
There's not a lot
I don't
new
have anything
there,
on
but the back catalogue's good.
So, thank you. I have recently got my VR headset out again, so I might do a little bit with that.
Fred set.
Yeah, my VR headset. Might mess around with Beat Saber or Star Trek. Star Trek Bridge Crew no longer needs VR.
I know.
There's a video there.
Yeah, definitely. It was 60% off recently in a Steam sale, and I thought I still don't want to spend that much money on it.
No. I smell a Christmas special.
Yeah, I think it might go on sale on Christmas again, around Christmas. We'll see.
But only if we do the TNG DLC.
The Ting Dilk, yeah.
Yeah.
I want us all in the same room for Bridge Crew, ideally.
Oh, well then you two could have your laptop, you two can have computers and I'll use the headset.
That would work.
Yeah.
In fact, I got a new laptop which could probably handle the game as well now, so that would make things a lot easier.
Oh, perfect. Yeah, I'll wait until Christmas for the next generation stuff to go down. Because at the moment it's like £7 and I'm not paying that.
Oh no.
Given how I played near full price for the original game, because I'm a fucking sucker and bought into first gen VR.
Gen 1, where there's a rounding error in the critical hit chance.
I should have waited for gold and silver.
Oh,
So hang on, does that mean no? So the index must be yellow.
I don't know what the index is.
Oh, the Valve index is their version. It's like the 1.5 upgrade from
Oh, okay.
Vive.
Yes,
So,
that is it.
No, Oculus would be generation 1. The Vive is generation 2, and then The index will be generation 3.
Oh. The first
That
one
makes
with
sense.
abilities.
Well, yeah, because it's got Knuckles controllers.
There you are. Knuckles
so, like-
controllers. What? So you can like
Yeah.
know the way and shit.
I wish, but it's like it's got sensors in it, so you can actually open and close individual fingers.
Oh, okay, that's good.
Yeah, it's really, really cool. And
So you
I
can point.
will probably, yeah, literally, I will probably get one at some point when it's a lot more established. Because right now, I learned my lesson from getting first gen hardware. It's not implemented well enough yet. Like maybe late next year, sometime I might invest in it. But at the moment, I'm going to get myself a resin 3D printer because I'm a fucking and I want to make my own miniatures.
Fair enough.
Yeah, right.
We should probably call it a day there. The clap indicates the end.
No, I think you'll find the ding indicates the end. This is what happens when I try and orchestrate a ding. So said the actress to the bishop.
Way. Anyway.
And on that bombshell.
Yeah, on that bombshell. See you next week. Bye.
Right, see you next time.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye. Bye. Bye. Bye.
Bye.